Oh, got the new spokes put in. Looking lovely. I had to refurbish this hub because I couldn't buy one online. Nobody seemed to have one. And the brakes don't seem too bad. There's not too much of a lip on there. Very, very slight. Not like the rear one. There was quite a big lip on here on the old hub. Yeah, looking good. Can't wait to get the tyres on, get them blown up. I actually managed to get the spokes done in the local motorbike shop. I searched and searched and searched online. These are two different sizes because of the different size hubs, but nobody seemed to have them. So yeah, very grateful indeed. Well, I did manage to get the spraying finished. I got the decals on. And I started lacquering it. On the surface it looks quite good, doesn't it? But unfortunately there's been a problem. I'll show you in a minute. Side panels came out really well. I'm really happy with those, but what I did, I used 2 cans of lacquer and the third can was a different brand. And as you can see here on the 115, it had a reaction with the decal. And the tank's even worse. So I'm going to have to rub it all down again, get new decals and start from scratch. You can see that, but it's all mottled up, all cracked. It'll do for now. I'm probably not going to do it before the finish. So like I say, from a distance it looks alright. So yeah, a lesson to be learned there. If you're going to use a paint or a lacquer to do a whole job, stick to the same brand. Never mind. So I'll put the wheels over here with the other stuff that's all been refurbished. Got the old gear here, the wiring loom, the old lights, the old handlebars. These are all going to be replaced, so ignore that. The plastic rear mudguard, I managed to refurbish that quite well. Had quite a few scratches and marks in it, but I just kept painting it, rubbing it down, painting it, rubbing it down. It's come out quite well. Excellent stuff. Okay, the stanchions, they're a little bit rusty. I'm going to look for a set online. I've not been able to find any yet, not at a reasonable price anyway. The covers came up really well, so I'm going to keep those. Yeah, getting there. Soon be ready for the rebuild. Well, today I want to get cracking getting these forks done. These are the old ones. Like I said in my previous videos, they're quite damaged, quite scratched, quite corroded in places, so got some new ones here. So I'll refurbish the casings. There's a few marks and dents in there where they've been bashed about, but they've come up quite well. I'm not really bothered about that. A little bit of patina. So yeah, let's get cracking doing these. So before we do the forks, I just want to show you the airbox. I've not been able to find one of these online, so it's a repair job. There's a lot of cracks in there. There was a lump missing out of here. I've used epoxy resin just to fill it in. Okay, it's not easy to see because I've actually sprayed it just to get a gauge, but this part was missing. The top of this lug was missing. So what I did, I cut a new piece out. I used the old side panel, cut a piece of plastic out the top. This is no good, so sacrificial. And I epoxied it on. Give it a good key before I did that. Fits well. There's a lot of cracks, which I've managed to glue with super glue. I still need to repair these lugs. There's one there. There's one on the top of that one. And there's a big hole down there that I've got to repair. But all this was broken. This was all cracked. It was cracked all the way down here. So I've managed to super glue it. And the blue powder you see there is chalk, which I put on the super glue just to harden it off afterwards. It's worked a treat. So hopefully that should come up okay. Saves me having to look for a new one. So what I've done, I've taken a piece of bamboo and I've shaped the end to go in here just to stop it spinning inside. There you go, good job. For those eagle-eyed people, yep, I forgot to put the fork seal in. So let's do that now. Tiny little smear of grease. Okay, I'm going to use a socket just to tap that down, just so we can see the groove for the circlip now. Okay, that's got it. There we go. Before we put the stanchion in and the end bolt, we'll put the full coil in. Okay, and this is a predetermined amount, 150 millilitres I believe. It's a bit awkward to get in because it's under tension. I can't really turn it upside down because I've got the oil in there now. And that's got it. Homemade bolt. Okay, good job. Get the dust cover on. Voila. Good job. Let's get the other one done. Well, there you go, both sets of forks done. I think they've come up really nice, and I think it was well worth changing the chrome ones. So just got to clean up a few bits and pieces, and I think we'll be ready for the rebuild. Ah, that's something I didn't think about. There's rubber caps on the top of these, so I'm going to have to try and source some of those. So this afternoon I thought I'd get all 4 bearings in the wheels. Let's get cracking. Get them in the freezer and get the blowtorch out. I was looking at this brake cover for the front wheel, the one I can't get hold of online, and I thought, yep, I'll refurbish it. This hole's not too oval, but I think we have a problem with this centre pin. I think this is worn, and I think it's tapered. And I noticed a bit of the gear here for the Speedo is a little bit corroded, and it's pretty loose in there. But when we put the gear for the front wheel, it skips, because this is very loose on here and that's corroded. So taking into account this is a little bit oval, and it's old. I'm probably going to try and get a new one, but I ordered a new hub and it came and it was perfect, but it was the wrong size. It was a smaller cover as well, and I just can't get these covers anywhere. So I'm probably going to have to use this just to get the refurb finished, unfortunately. So we might not have a Speedo in the test drive. Oh dear. Right, let's get these rims warmed up before we drag them bearings out the freezer. There you go, nice and cold. Let's give them one more blast of the old heat. Oh, interference fit. Well, it's gone down without a socket. Let's give it one ding. Yep, it's there. How about this one? This is a new hub, so it shouldn't be that tight. Saying that, it's gone most of the way by hand. Okay, there we go, it's home. Did you hear the ring? Let's do the other side. Let's hope this one doesn't drop out. Let's see if this side's just as bad as the other. It's a bit tighter. Okay, I do believe that's home. Have you heard the ring? Ding ding, seconds out. Okay, so there was a little bit more to go on it. Oh, that one slid right in there. Now this is a new hub, so, and that's hot. There you go, can you hear the ring? This is a good interference fit. So there you go. I'm not going to put this dust cover in until it cools down a bit. It's not too bad, but still a little warm. And the same for the large oil seal. Still a bit warm. Voila, all done. Yep, I had to take the bearings back out quickly. Lucky enough, I've got a bearing removal tool here that I used while they were still cold, or should I say while the rims were still hot. So yeah, we need to get the inserts in there. Anyway, I've refroze the bearings, so let's heat the rims up and get it back in. Okay, that dropped straight in, so just going to centre it first. Okay, hopefully that's a good interference fit. Okay, so great stuff. Well, I managed to get the gear out of the hub. I made myself a special tool. I was able to unscrew it. And as you can see by the gear there, it's absolutely worn out. The scallop all the way through. This part seems okay. But I've managed to order these online. They come as a set. So I get a new gear here and I get a new inner gear. The only problem I see is that the insert where the gear fits is worn as well. I'm pretty sure this is made of steel. Ah, that's steel as well. So I'm not sure whether the shaft is worn or the insert's worn, probably a little bit of both. So I'm going to wait until I get the new gear, see if I can order one of these up. I haven't been able to find one anywhere other than in India. So I've asked the guy I've ordered these off if he's got one. If not, we'll have to see if it works when it's packed out with grease. To be honest, there's only a few other bits I've got to clean up. A few nuts and bolts, washers, etc. Got the airbox to finish. That shouldn't take too long. And I've got the side covers to polish. So hopefully I'm going to get that done. I can show that in the next video. Well, before I wrap up part 8 of the Yamaha RXS build, I just want to go over a few more bits that's come through the post. Christmas has come again. A new air filter. I could put a K&N on there, but I want to try and get it as original as possible. New handlebars. The other ones had little rust pits on there, so I thought I might as well get new ones. New wiring loom. Now, I'm not looking forward to doing this. I'm not really good with electrics, as I said in my previous videos. I've managed to find a guy not too far away who's very good with these. He's done a couple of YouTube videos. There's a link up there. I'm hoping he can help me out with this one. New decals. So hopefully I can do the painting a little bit better next time. Stick with the same lacquer. Rear view mirrors. Now most mirrors you can buy, the universal. They fit on these. It says for an RXS, but I'm pretty sure they'll go on any bike. I've checked them with the mountings on the handlebars and they fit very well. These are new rear and front brake levers. Okay, the old ones I could have cleaned them up, sprayed them, but this hole here was a little bit worn. So, and these were pretty cheap, a couple of pounds each, a couple of dollars each. And the list goes on. Rear foot pegs. I think that was it. This is the headlamp I've showed you before. I think I showed you the light, horn, indicator switch. And I got this, I didn't know whether the old one was working or not. I believe it's a rectifier. Great stuff. So if you did like this video, give me a thumbs up. Do subscribe if you can, and do leave me some comments down in the comment section. hopefully in part 10 we can get the whole bike assembled and get it started, take it out for a test drive.